Coast for me is a truly important project. Over 3 generations coming up here with my grandfather and my father and swimming on this beautiful coastline that we have, and looking back and say what a dream it would be to develop here one day and have something on this iconic coastline. Now standing here today and looking up and going, wow, our family name is pinned against a truly iconic building on what a well-renowned coastline that it actually is. It's hard for me to put into words. My name's Sammut, and I'm one of the directors at Sammut. When we first stood on the site, myself and my father, we were so excited. We were standing on the beachfront of the Gold Coast, a site that could never be repeated before. It's essentially isolated on its own podium with a never interrupted view all the way around the development, 100% beachfront, and it just ticked all the boxes for what Sammut's brand is really about.
I'm Alan Sammut, director at Sammut. I'd love to go on the site with Dad. I just loved working on the sites. It was Dad to give us a tool belt and a hammer, and we'd go around bashing things apart, probably more so than actually putting things together. From then, I went and studied carpentry and building, and the business started to grow, and from being hands-on to becoming a developer was an amazing journey. In setting out to deliver Coast, we really tried to present something to the public that was over and beyond what's been delivered on the Gold Coast, but also over and beyond what us ourselves have done.
As soon as the residents walk into their apartment, they're immediately faced with the beautiful coastal aspect that surrounds the apartments, and we made sure that we touched on that as the first key design point, having uninterrupted glazing to extract all those views that surrounds Coast.
We've ensured that every single apartment's main bedroom faces the ocean front, and this is pretty unique with sites that are restricted in width, that they will place the living areas on the ocean front, but we've been able to position both the living area and the main bedroom orientated to the ocean front. But having said that, the flow of the apartment allows every single bedroom unparalleled views and sunlight and cross ventilation, which was another key element, because if it's not a full floor apartment that is full sided, all the half floor apartments are 3-sided, allowing good cross ventilation.
The way that Coco Republic has chosen specific furniture pieces to complement what were key design points within the Coast apartments, the kitchen, the marble stone tops, the expansive living area, the bedrooms, the hallway, everything that is a key design point of Coast, Coco has truly understood the brief and picked perfect furniture pieces for this space.
I think with the design of Coast, with what we wanted to deliver to people buying here, the general sense of our building, looking from a bird's eye view, is a resemblance of the coastline. It's wavy by nature, it's got soft curves, and it's flowing. And that's what we wanted to present, when we designed this building, in making sure that this building, even though it is tall, was soft against the landscape of the coastline.
When we were designing the Coast residences, we wanted to ensure that we were delivering something to the market that hadn't been seen before, where we were really taking into account that people didn't have to compromise on what they already had within their luxury homes if they were to downsize. If there was residents coming here from a second home point of view, that they still felt like they were able to live in a home in a luxury lifestyle development.
Coming up from Sydney to the Gold Coast on a weekly basis, I'd have the biggest smile on my face. Just seeing it transform from the old building and bringing it down to now this tower rising is been the highlight of my career.